Had another rough conversation with the voices in your head. They said that love has shut the door on you, and you'd be better off instead. Girl, don't you listen? Your time is gonna come. You talk about lonely, you talk about scared. I think you're thinking that nobody cares. Well, you know it ain't over, but where to begin? You gotta play if you wanna win. Yeah. So when you gonna let somebody in? It's a classic situation where you don't know how to feel. So you go it alone. You turn off the phone when the struggle gets too real. Yeah. Girl, you better listen. It's time to make a change. You talk about lonely, you talk about scared. I think you're thinking that nobody cares. Well, you know it ain't over, but where to begin? You gotta play if you wanna win. So when you gonna let somebody in? Yeah, let 'em in. You talk about lonely, you talk about scared.
All right, good afternoon, good afternoon, good afternoon, good afternoon. Happy Friday, if the afternoon, broadcasting from the B-Level Entertainment Studios. I'm your host, B-Level, and this afternoon, it is Straight Talk, No Chaser, our weekly Friday conversation at 12 noon every Friday where we do story time. We talk about issues that are going on in the city, going on nationally, going on in my life. It's story time. And so but today, before we start talking about our story time situation, I've got a couple things we need to share, okay? The first thing we need to talk about is UTB is looking for a female co-host. And I'm understanding that I did not have the email on. So if you sent an email, an application, big dummy am I? If you sent an email trying to apply for the female co-host position at the UTB, I did not have my email address attached to my phone. So if you will, send an email, resend that same email to utbpodcastlr@gmail.com. Again, utbpodcastlr@gmail.com, and I will assure you that I will have it hooked up to my phone now. Okay? If you're a female, all you have to do is send an email that says why we should pick you, why you think you have what it takes to join one of Arkansas's leading podcasts. Okay? Got Tristan, we've got Anthony, we've got Candy, and we also have Jayla with T. And if you want to join the crew, please send that email, or you can inbox anybody on our crew, and someone will get your application to the person it needs to get to. Okay. Second big announcement is after today. Now on Friday, our Straight Talk, No Chaser. Those are not episodes. So I am thinking about leaving that on Facebook for y'all. All right. I was going to move everything under the podcast, under the UTB umbrella, but I am really thinking about leaving the Fridays because it is not a episode. I am thinking about leaving this on here. Hold on a second. Let me send this text. I'm thinking about leaving it on here. So what do you guys think? Do you think I should leave it on here, or do you think I should take everything over to YouTube? Okay. But I will say that our Sunday nights and our Wednesday nights are exclusively moving to YouTube. You will no longer be able to watch the live. Now, we will promote it on Facebook. Okay. We will promote it on Facebook, but you will have to go to UTB podcast. Put that back up here on YouTube. Let me put that up here. Here's where you have to go. Look down here, over there in that corner, right there. It says UTB podcast, all run into one, no space on YouTube. So this Sunday, when you go to look at the Unpacking the Baggage podcast, the best damn podcast in the world, go to youtube.com, go in the search bar and put UTB podcast on YouTube. Or I'm going to post this on Sunday. If you go to my page, if you go to Tristan's page, if you go to everyone's page, you will see this. This will say UTB is live now on YouTube. Click the link and we will put the link at the bottom of our post. So you don't have to find us. We're going to find us for you. All you have to do is go to either one of our Facebook page, preferably Brian Stewart, okay? Preferably go to mine, and you will see this thing, UTB is live on YouTube, and under it, it will have the link. You just hit the link and it will bring you right to us. It's that damn easy. Now, if you want to comment, okay, you will have to have a Gmail account, okay? Just like you have to have a Facebook account, you have to have a YouTube account. You registered, please go before Sunday. Get registered so you can comment and we can read your comment like we normally do on Facebook. It's no difference, okay? Starting Sunday, this Sunday, no longer can you see Sunday or Friday on Facebook, okay? That's that. Okay. Now, want to talk about our Straight Talk No Chaser situation that we've got going on, okay? Ray J this weekend was on yesterday on Thanksgiving. He was arrested. That is Ray J arrested on Thanksgiving. And there's always, when you have young couples, okay, young couples of any race, they're trying to navigate through life, right? They get sideways, especially when you put kids in it, if you put popularity into it, you put a lot of different things that make relationships really hard. Now, relationships are hard anyway from the beginning, without any popularity, without any children, without any long-term commitments, without any marriages, without any breakups, without any makeups. Relationships are really, really hard from the beginning. So when you put all of the additives in it, it really makes it difficult. Now, I guess you guys know that Ray J has been struggling for some time. Or better yet, let me do this. I want to start off by playing the video of what happened and the reason why Ray J was arrested at first, and then we'll come back, and then we'll play his response, because I'm assuming he's gotten out because he's had a response to his arrest. But let's play the first video. He was on live. He was tripping about Princess, his ex-wife and baby mama, coming to get the kids. I don't know if he was drunk. I don't know if he was high. It doesn't look like it. But let's look at this video, and then we'll come back and we'll talk about it. Here we go.
Thanksgiving in the world, bro. Now I got my kids in here with me. Like, I'm not, like, ain't nobody taking my kids away from me on Thanksgiving, bro, on the down. They in my house. They making threats to me. You got here for anyway, bro. I swear to God, I'm in my own house. And if these have foot close to this door, bro, I'm gonna blow this away, bro. I don't give a fuck, bro. Leave me and my kids alone, nigga. That's in the dead homies, bro. What's up? What you trying to do? Take my kids?
Yes, I'm getting my kids.
Okay, take your kids. Watch how they cry. Take my kids, cause y'all drunk. Y'all wanna drive drunk? Y'all wanna drive drunk? Drive drunk. Drive drunk, princess.
Right, you just
drive drunk.
You just pointed a gun.
Drive drunk.
You just pointed a gun.
Drive drunk, princess. Go ahead. You wanna take my kids? You and your drunk cousin? Cause y'all drunk as f and y'all alcoholics? Take my kids then. Go ahead. Who's gonna drive? Tony, he's been drinking too.
I'm not driving.
Who's been driving? Everybody? I didn't point nothing at y'all.
You pointed a gun at us.
I didn't point nothing at y'all.
You pointed a gun at us.
Yeah, whatever.
You pointed a gun at us.
Why you waking my daughter up?
You pointed a gun at us.
Why did you just wake my daughter up? Why did you just wake my daughter
All
up?
I wanted to do was have a good Thanksgiving.
Why did you wake my daughter up?
Ray.
Because you selfish.
You're delusional.
You're drunk.
You're a woman abuser.
You're
and
drunk.
You're delusional.
I'm a woman. That's
yes,
what drunk
you
people
are.
say. Like, you're taking my daughter?
Grow the f up.
All right,
Seriously.
cool.
You need to.
You're not taking my son.
Ray.
Like, I know you Take my son. Hey,
Don't touch him.
Hold on, bro. I swear to God, I'll shoot the fuck out of you. Y'all get out of my house. Y'all get out of my house.
Shoot me right now.
I swear to God,
Shoot me right now.
take my son.
No.
I hate you over the fucking head, bro.
Hey, you supposed to be family.
Nah, get the fuck out of here. You're doing my house.
Hey.
Bro, stop. I'll kill you, bro. Stop. I'll kill you, stop. I'll kill you, bro.
Stop. Okay. I know you will, but stop. I'm trying to help you out.
All right, cool.
You good? Yep. Literally, they're about to pull up right now. Let's chill.
Cool. All right, cool.
Literally. Yep, we cool. All right, let go. Let go. Let's chill.
Now, we got to unpack this, okay? It looks like that Ray J was on a live on Twitch, and he was talking about on the Dead Homie that nobody's going to come and take my kids for Thanksgiving. At some point in time, Princess comes in, and he said, "You trying to take my kids?" And she said, "Yes, I'm going to get the son." I don't know if it was multiple kids, but it looks like she only had one child in her hand. Ray J says, okay. At first he said, nobody's taking my child. And then he goes to say, okay, go ahead and take her or take him and see how he cries. She goes to get him. I guess she wakes him up. Something happens that's not on camera where she's saying that Ray J pulled a gun on her. So this is really a difficult situation, right? Because I don't know that there is any right answer to this. Okay. It was no right answer to this. Okay. We don't know a lot of missing pieces of this puzzle, of this fiasco, of this arrest, of this altercation, to be able to dive into everything that's going on. And I'm assuming that some other things are going to go on and shed a little light into this situation, because there's a lot of missing pieces into this situation. But before I say my response, I want to go back and I want to give you guys the whole scenario and the whole picture, because at this point, Princess hasn't said anything, but Ray J was arrested on yesterday on Thanksgiving, and assuming he got out because he responded to it. And I'm assuming this was responses afterwards, because it doesn't seem like the response makes any sense before. Here's what Ray J says to his arrest response, and we'll talk about it.
Listen, I'm gonna say this because I'm not gonna let the story go to where it don't supposed to go. You in my house, we having an argument. All right, we grown-ups. If you want to leave. The kids is upstairs sleeping in my bed. You want to go upstairs and take the kids, wake them up into this grown-up argument, which shouldn't have happened. Instead of letting them sleep, you want to snatch her and take her with you. Then you got a dude coming in my bedroom where my kids is asleep, and they're trying to get in my bed and take my kids because all of y'all are drunk. Y'all can't drive with these kids drunk. I'm not letting that happen. This dude is coming in my room, getting in my bed to take my kid. I'm going to defend my kids, and I'm gonna defend my space. And now, when they call the police, no problem. I'm sure the police gonna come and understand what I'm going through. Then I go to jail. I'm in my bedroom. They're in there snatching my kids out of the bed while they're asleep, and they're waking up yelling and screaming and crying. A dude is getting my kid out of the bed, bro. I'm going for mine. For my kids, I'm going to double down on that. Y'all can't do that. But you know what? It is what it is. I love my kids. I'm not playing about my kids, and that's it. That's it. I'm in my house. Y'all in my bedroom. Taking my kids out of the bed at 4 a.m. with a man, with you, in my bedroom. I don't know what else I would have done. I showed self-control. I didn't touch Princess. I didn't touch nobody until the nigga started trying to get in the bed and snatch my kid. That's a whole nother thing, man. I'm in my house. I hate that this shit happened.
All right, so as you can see, that's what Ray J said happened. Have not heard word from Princess, but let's just start back from the front, okay? Ray J is on a live. He's saying on the Dead Homie, nobody's going to come and take my kid from Thanksgiving. Princess comes in. She's upset. Obviously, they've had some type of either dialogue or conversation or argument before she comes in. She comes in saying that she's going to take the son. She goes, he said, go ahead. He's going to cry. She goes get the kid, and they get into another verbal altercation. At some point in time, Princess claims, and this is all allegedly because we didn't see any of the things, we didn't see it. So these are all allegedly, that Ray J pulls a gun on her. He has a gun, very visible during his live. He's loading it and cocking it and on the dead homie. I'm gonna shoot the door and I'm shooting through if you come. So he was about that life before she come in. Go gets the kid. She gets the kid. Ray J starts to film her and saying that you and your cousins are drunk. Y'all go out all the time. And then she says, in the process, you pulled a gun on us. She also goes to say you're a womanizer and all of those things, start making accusations. At some point in time, a guy comes in. I see visual that there's a female that comes in that I'm assuming it's the cousin of Princess. And then you can't see the guy, but you hear Ray J say, if you come up to me, I'm going to shoot you. I'm going to kill your ass. I'm going to shoot you. And they get into a minor scuffle where the phone goes down. You can't see anything, but you can hear it. You can hear him going, and I'm going to kill you. I promise you. He's like, at first, the guy says, kill me at first. And so we don't know who this mystery guy is. Okay. But let me say this. If Princess, I'm going to take this frame by frame. If Princess said that Ray J can keep the kid for Thanksgiving after they got into a fight or an argument, Princess should have not came and got the kid. Just because Ray J and Princess get into it does not mean that Princess gets to go back on the commitment that she have of Ray J keeping his son. I'm not saying that Ray J is right in this situation. I'm not saying who is right. I'm just merely going with the facts that are in front of me. If Princess said if the kid was in Ray J's bed, there was plans of Ray J having his son on Thanksgiving. At some point in time, that plan changed by Princess, not by Ray J. Did Ray J over exaggerate? Yes. Did Ray J get a gun? He didn't need that. Yes. Was Ray J doing too damn much? Yes. But the fact still stand that the kid was in Ray J's bed before this altercation happened. So if the kid was there, I'm assuming that the kids was supposed to be there on Thanksgiving. And at some point in time, when Ray and Princess got into it, she changed her mind about letting him have the kid. Dead wrong. You cannot get personal about Ray J, whatever they had. Ray J's been ignorant for a long time. You've been dealing with an ignorant baby daddy for a long time. He's been wilding out. So why would you change your mind at the last minute because something happens? And I don't know what that happened. And before, if I can't get any other information with the information that I have in front of me, it seems like Princess violated that agreement. Now, if I see some more evidence after this live goes off and I can change my opinion, I will. But as I look at it, women do that all the time. Women say, hey, you can have your child. Then you pissed him off. No, you can't have that child, right? I'm coming to get my child. You cannot use the child as a pawn. I'm going to give him to you. No, I'm going to take it back. You ain't said it right. I'm going to take it back. You disrespect me. I'm going to take it back. Everything that happens with you affect the child. You disrespect me, so you can't have your child. You cuss me out. You call me a bitch. All of these things that are happening for Princess rolls down to the child. And so if the child was in the bed, the child should have been able to stay. That's the first thing. That was a big problem. She came to get the child when I'm assuming that the child was going to stay. So, we talk about we're trying to keep the peace oftentimes. And if Princess wanted to keep the peace, Princess could have just let the kid stay there. Princess did not think, I'm assuming she did not think that Ray J was going to hurt his child. So what would have been the harm of the child staying there overnight and you not storming in his house and taking them? Because you knew whatever y'all had been into it was going to cause a problem in it. Sometimes we could keep down bullshit by just not being involved in bullshit. Like you went over there, knew that it was going to set Ray J off coming to get the child, because I'm assuming that he had told you, don't come over here to get my son. He's staying with me. But because you wanted to control the thing. You wanted to control the children. You changed your mind. I heard her say, all I wanted to do was have a great Thanksgiving, which means she was game for the child staying at first, or even, I don't know if they all was staying as a family. I don't know if he was staying or what, but she said when they were getting into a scuffle, all I wanted to do was have a great Thanksgiving. So at some point in time, you were going to let Ray J keep the kid, but it changed. And so you changed that. Strike number one, wrong number one. Secondly, I think let's get to Mr. Ray J. Here's where I think he's wrong. First of all, you should have been on Twitch talking about you going to blow somebody. You already got a lot of issues, mental issues that we don't feel like you are mentally there. Ray J, you've been wilding the fuck out for a long time. You've been wilding out. So it was really dumb for you to be on live with the gun saying you're going to blow somebody. And all they have to do is show them that live when the police came and show them how aggressive you were. And 9 times out of 10, you're going to jail because you were too aggressive. You were playing with a gun. You're setting yourself up to be arrested. Like, you set yourself up. You broke into the jail. I always talk about people breaking into the jail. Dumb shit. You broke into the jail last night by handling this gun. You still had the gun. Why was the gun even in your hand when Princess came in? If you did not pull it on her, what did you need it for? Why was the gun even in your hand when you're dealing with your baby mother and your children? It seemed like once you find out that nobody was trying to harm your child and break into your house, the gun should have been put down because you were dealing with your kid's mother. What did you need a firearm for? What did you need a gun for? Your kid was there. Your kid's mother was there. You wasn't trying to harm Princess, so why did you even have the gun out at that point? You should have put the gun up. So you broke into jail. Then, you know, we all have had our kids snatched from us for something that the mother didn't like. So right there, you just deal with it, right? I mean, like, it's not the end of the world. You don't fucking pull a gun or be accused of pulling a gun because all of us have had every guy in the world has probably had his kids snatched from them because the mama was in their damn feelings. Brother, you just get over it. Tomorrow next week, it might be different, but you don't let it escalate that you be accused, because I still didn't see you pull a gun. So I can't really say you pulled a gun on her, but you would be accused of that and you would be arrested of that. Now, when the police come, somebody's going to jail. And more than likely, a lot of times out of not, the guy's going to jail. He's just most times the aggressive one. The woman is going to say something that triggers the police to arrest him. So most of the time, the guy's going to jail. So, and then this guy comes up. Let's talk about this guy. Now, I don't know who the guy was. They never showed a picture of him. Ray J never said in the comment, in his response, this guy that you were sleeping with. He just said a guy. So is he trying to make us think that this was somebody that Princess would bring a guy that she's dating to get the kid? Is he trying to play on the media that way, put it out in the marketplace that she brought a guy in here, but he never said who the guy was. He never said who the guy was. So I am to assume that the guy was just a friend or of the cousins or somebody, because I'm assuming that if he would have mentioned that, I'm assuming he would have said, this is a guy that and I'm trying to do something. I'm assuming that he would have said that. So obviously it wasn't somebody that Princess was dealing with. So you get into a physical scuffle because I'm assuming the guy was trying to help Princess. It doesn't seem like Ray J was stopping you from getting your kid. So that extra people that you brought in the house, I guess you assumed that Ray J was going to be physical with you. I guess you was assuming that Ray J was going to try to stop you from getting your son. He wasn't stopping you. In fact, he was talking to you, recording you, and you came back. You could have walked your ass on out there, got in the car, and went on. But you stopped and wanted to make a point to his own live that he pulled a gun on you and that he was a womanizer. And that's when it got out of hand. You had gotten what you had come for. You'd come for your kids. You'd come for your kid. You had your baby on your shoulder. You could have beat it. You could have hit the door. But it escalated because other people got involved into a Princess and Ray J issue. Now, Ray J has been a jerk. Ray J has been acting weird. Ray J has been seeming like he's on drugs. But Ray J didn't do anything that was seen to the camera that night. He talked shit. He said that you were drunk. He wasn't physical with you then. Now, I don't know what happened off the camera. I can't speak to it. I can only attest for what was visual to us. You could have gotten your baby. You could have been on down the road. You could have been in a car. The guy, whoever the guy that got into it with Ray J, which I'm assuming that guy's identity is going to happen. It's going to surface at some point in time. But he came in, made it very sticky. Luckily, nobody was shot. Luckily, nobody was hurt. Luckily, a bullet didn't ricochet and hit one of the kids. Luckily, the innocent cousin wasn't. And luckily, Ray J and Princess or the guy or the baby wasn't hurt. Luckily, everybody walked away from this with a couple of little scratches, an arrest record, and some embarrassment. Luckily, we have to do a better job of communicating when we have children. We just have to do a better job of trying to be great parents, because I'm pretty sure that baby is going to grow up with some trauma about his mother and his dad arguing with the gun in hand. And so if we have kids, we have to understand that what happens follow us through our children, and our children are involved in this madness and this BS and this fighting. This could have been avoided on both parts. I think both of them had some responsibility into this whole public embarrassment. One of them may had a little bit more than the others. And right now, I'm just speaking on what has been shown to us yesterday. Don't know how this is going to end. They have been known to go back and forth. Ray J has, and the public with these videos and all of this. So he has been known to do that for a while. So hopefully this can die down. They can repair their relationship with their children. Ray J and Princess has been at it for a while. Ray J has been wilding out for a while. I wasn't surprised that something like this came with Ray J, because he's been wilding out that with all his interviews on The Breakfast Club, Club Shay Shay, Cam Newton's podcast, Dr. Jamal Bryant's podcast. He's been showing the hell out every opportunity that he can get someone to listen. He's been showing out. He's been acting like he's on drugs. So he probably is. But Ray J, you need to get it together, bro. Get it together. I want to see, before I leave, that so many people are struggling with domestic violence and, being physical. I want to put this number up here, that if you're struggling, if you're dealing with a domestic violence situation, here's the domestic violence hotline number, 1-800-799-7233. Don't assume that things are going to be better and you can handle these domestic violence issues. These are people who are trained to get you through this. Again, the domestic violence hotline number is 800-799-7233. Do not forget, this will appear on this Sunday at 7:00. That will go to my page. You will see that UTB is live now, and I will have our YouTube link right under that. You hit it, it will go right there. But if the right way to do it is download the YouTube app. Okay, there's an app for YouTube, and log into it. Go get a Gmail account. If you don't have, I think everybody has a Gmail email address. Okay, log in. All you need, if you do not have, you can get one free, a Gmail account to get the YouTube, because that's the only way that you can reply to the comments. Now, you can watch it. If you don't plan on replying, you don't have to have a Gmail account to reply. Okay, if you just want to continue to watch all of our shows, which is Sunday and Wednesday, On the Level with B-Level is going to be on there. I'm thinking about leaving Friday afternoon, because it's not an episode. It's only 30 to 40 minutes. It is a story time. And I'm assuming, and I'm thinking about leaving Fridays on Facebook, but all of the rest of the episodes under our UTB umbrella is going to go to YouTube. When you see that, okay, you just click the link, or here is the address on YouTube. If you want to search it, just go to youtube.com, search UTB podcast. Do not put a space in between the B and the word podcast. Run it all together. UTB podcast. And that's on the you search for that once you get onto YouTube. All right. And then our podcast will come up. Every last one of our episodes are there. So if you wanted to see an episode back 2 years ago, you can now do that on YouTube. You couldn't do it on Facebook, but all of our episodes are there. Okay. Once you log in and get a Gmail account, please subscribe to our UTB podcast channel. So hit the subscribe button and then hit the notification buttons. And then if you miss it, just say on Sunday night you're watching football. If you miss, once we do an episode on Sunday night, you will get a notification that UTB has done an episode. So you don't have to catch it live. You can catch it recorded, okay? Those are all of the things I need to tell you about UTB. Starting this Sunday at 7 o'clock, we will be on UTB. We will no longer be on Facebook. We will no longer be on Instagram, okay? We will be on YouTube, okay? Thank you guys for listening, and I will see you Sunday at 7 o'clock with Tristan, Anthony P., Candy Webb, and Jayla with the T. All right? You guys have a good day.
Had another rough conversation with the voices in your head.